Let's check out Hail Your Selfie OP from 6 years ago. We have to reach back, but it shows that Sully is severely disabled. All right, she's severely disabled, and when she moved from Colorado to Texas, they wouldn't give her the opioids that she wanted, blaming it on being severely disabled, as she says. Well, here's some of it. You can just stop it. She's having a rant because she can't get her dope. She's mad because her pain medicines that she has to keep locked away, she can't get a hold of them. A little salty there. You can't get them opioids, right? That explains a lot. She knows all those names. She's a little mad. I really wish we could join together and take some cases before local and state governments. As I mentioned in my original post, Kratom has helped me, has been super helpful for me. I have a good online source I buy from. It's way cheaper than marijuana, and in my opinion, way better for targeting pain. I would never advocate substance use, but to my loopies in pain, I would say research and consider it. And apparently, 6 years ago, she was in nursing school. Whatever happened to that? This is when she's from in Colorado Springs. I just did my first dose. Main Da Red for lupus pain. But my main motivation was a migraine that's been going on 72 hours. I took about 2 heaping teaspoons by parachute method. I don't have a scale, but I think I hit a good dose because I just want to Netflix and chill. Let's talk about someone else's drug use, right? And you claim that you're using it for pain. That's fine. So we don't know what Beja was using stuff for, right? Migraines got me looking like a drug addict. Medicaid, which means she's probably on Social Security. And the people that live off of other people's money. That Danelle spoke about people being on Social Security and living off of other people's money. I guess Sully falls into that too. Scared lupus is getting into my brain. Sully knows about them needles. Here, Sully claims to work in healthcare. I'm like a Medicaid expert. Everything. She's an expert in everything. And here, Sully explains about her swollen red genitalia. But she doesn't want to be doxxed. And she'll gladly tell you about her genitalia rashes. As a mother, I do not think it is appropriate to hack a Facebook, steal a personal photo of my child, and share it to a man who beats children without permission. There are some people that give you permission to beat their children. Just, who beats children. And she's talking about me here. I beat children without permission. I have worked in true crime as a mortician at the ME office and have covered crime for over a decade. I have never known a person to harass me over a public case. Despite what he says, I did not know this man in any capacity. I was asking if there was a way to report a YouTube or how to protect my family. To be told this is not important. Thank you. Here she calls me predator on YouTube. He hacked my mom's Facebook and took one of 3 pictures of my child that have even been posted of him being born. I do not have pictures of my kid on the internet. She's got pictures of her child under this Hail Your Selfie profile. I am the victim of bullying, harassment, etc. Please be aware of that. I'm monetized, so I have different rules. They make those channels way easier to take down for obvious reasons. So she's monetized, making money off of Darlie and Devin and Damon. She's trying to get my channel taken down a year ago. Like where he says, I'm going to kill you. Not that explicit. I just happened to be watching Don't Fuck with Cats and my friends yesterday. If they can get videos of people killing animals taken down, this is nothing. So I guess I didn't realize how hard it is to remove content unless they're monetized. Like I said, the police know, and I'll obtain a lawyer if needed. She's had to call the police on me, y'all. Doxing me publicly. I have not left any messages on her business page. I also want to state that he cloned my mother's Facebook account, took inappropriate pictures of my child, has called my husband, sister, and mother over and over and over again. They shared pictures from a private profile of my son being born. He's only in a diaper. Now she has a picture. How do you blackmail somebody with a picture of a baby in a diaper? I cover true crime as a living. I covered this case before I ever knew this man. So when he says that somebody sent me up to doing it, he's not being truthful. Well, that's what Rich told me. I did not know him at all when I covered his case. She said she didn't know me at all when she covered My son's case. She only covered my son's case because she knew me. A violent criminal with a past. Yeah, you have a right to worry. Yeah, I guess you have a right to worry, especially when you tell somebody you're going to publicly embarrass them, you dumb bitch. His son's case is a matter of public news. It's a huge true crime story that I covered before ever knowing this man. He also seems to hate women. About the case I'm doing now and has an extreme hatred towards women, he tells me to fuck around and find out and has beaten children. Fuck did that come from? The reason I bring up his son is because he is threatening me. A minute ago, she said she didn't even know me. And his son has already beaten a 2 year old to death and is in prison. But this man is known for pretty horrific acts of violence, domestic violence, and has about 30 counts of menacing and harassing, which probably 28 of them I was found not guilty. I did contact police yesterday, and they sent me to the cyberbully security site for the FBI. Yeah, they referred you to to fill out that form on the yeah. I know again this is a side note, but he's also pretending to have cancer and has stolen thousands of dollars from people. So he's in there now. I might speak to an attorney if it continues. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I told people that I had this diagnosis of prostate cancer after a biopsy was done. Got a second opinion later on, and did not have prostate cancer. I was given a misdiagnosis by a urologist. Uh, and I came back and said it. And even Kathy Ramsey, when I told Rich about this privately, he told Kathy Ramsey, and she made a post over there on her debate page that Bryan St.John may or may not have cancer, and how no matter how we don't like somebody, we shouldn't wish this on anybody. So yeah, I had a cancer scare, but nope, I didn't ask for any money. Didn't get any money, and I posted the results that I was cancer free. I had a cancer scare. Stolen thousands of dollars from people. So the case is in their hands right now. Stolen thousands of dollars. Yes, my PI I work under have talked about that. Death threats on her family. And he is a criminal. Let me tell you something. If you use heroin, you're a fucking criminal too, bitch. Okay. There's way more. Let me go back to this. She banned me because I was commenting to her. And then she started deleting stuff. That's me that Darley did it. This is somebody responding to her because she was spreading the my stuff around. And there are no death threats on those videos. He doesn't sound like someone I would want to invite over for dinner, but I don't think you can expect to be able to comment about him, but get anything removed where he comments about you. Also, not sure that is relevant what his son did. I did a video called Fuck Around and Find Out. It's not a death threat. Yeah, I'm known for all these pretty horrific acts of violence, but I've never been convicted of any of them. It's crazy. Hell yourself. I'll get more later from her.